Hello, people. Well, here's my Mandalorian chest piece. Yes, it's a little bit dirty because I had it on the floor and also in the sink because I had some trial and error with trying to use the clear Gorilla Glue to try to glue this together. I got little bits of EVA foam. It came in two pieces. I do have the really small piece, and to be honest, I don't know what I'm going to use that for, if I will even use it. I might just keep it for whatever. But yeah, this is the Bo-Katan style chest piece, and this is actually the top that I will be wearing. This is, it was my day off today from work, so I, pajama pants. This is a scrub top, and I have a long sleeve black shirt under it, because because my colors is my primary color is I'm still gonna do the light blue with the red accents. Only, I think I'm gonna do it definitely, I don't know if I should do it all like a metallic look, because I kind of like the little shininess, and then, I still might get like a metallic clear coating or something. Or you're supposed to do some kind of clear coating on it to make it look shiny. I don't know. Cross the bridge when I get to it. I didn't have that. Forgive me if I repeat myself or whatever. I didn't get that much sleep tonight. I have a headache right now. I've been telling myself to just take some Tylenol and then try to forget about the headache that I had because of the weather. It did get warm, which caused a storm. Last night it was thunder and lightning, and of course my dog kept me up. So, yeah, I didn't get that much sleep last night. If I look tired, it's because, well, I am. Okay? So sorry if I get a little bit testy. Anyway, yeah, this is, I work in resale, and I got this, resale, retail, whatever. I got this, long sleeve shirt there, and this is actually a scrub top, which I was thinking maybe it should have been a little bit. I wondered if it should have been a little bit shorter because it's going to go over my my hips, which my hips are kind of like the balls of my hips are like right here, whatever. But I always like to have over the hips. That's just how I am. But at the same time, because I was like, shouldn't I just have a little bit of this with the black showing under it or whatever? But at the same time, I am not gonna like cut this thing. It doesn't need to be taken in at all. I thought about it, but I don't want this to be like too tight. Anyway, it's got its pockets. And just, hey, any people who are in the medical field, doctors, nurses, veterinary, helping the elderly, any type of thing like that, you tired of paying, $20, $30, $40 or more for every new scrub outfit you're gonna wear, resale shops save you some money. They will help. But anyway, yeah, my Mandalorian, my Bo-Katan style chest piece. The only parts where the plastic would actually touch would be like this center part right here, and even then that's a small margin because then the ends it kept going like this, like it was just like wobbly. So I tried putting some EVA foam. I know you can't tell because I got it covered with some. This is a double-sided Gorilla tape. Gorilla tape. And because at first I put the EVA foam pieces in because I thought I could do that to try to get it to that way you'd have a solid rest, but it was still just wobbly. It just kept wobbling, and I was like, okay, so I'll maybe try to put a little bit more here, but I ended up, I just have like some type of layer, and so I was like doing that, and then I was trying to put some of this in between there, Gorilla Glue, clear stuff, because I was, I watched some YouTube videos, which were very helpful and informative, but in terms of doing these sorts of things, I know nothing. So yeah, trial and error. So it's like even after I put this blue is still this I just didn't take the sticky stuff off, which I'm okay with. Now I got to figure out to cover that up that way it's not so sticky all the time. And even then, after I glued it, I kind of held it up like this and tried to like put glue and let it run inside down the crack, so hopefully that dries. This is a complete, you know, in terms of mess. I'm not a professional. I'm just, you know, doing it. And then at first I was like, well, I don't like that it's gonna be like, you know, this is like, I feel like this is against my collarbone, which is like right there, and I don't like that. So should I do it lower? But then it feels like it's too low. This feels like it fits right, but I realized I'm gonna put padding, you know, foam in it, so it's actually gonna have a little bit of a layer, so it's not like right. I guess my chest is gonna have a little bit of something away, which that I was like, I mean, the bottom touching me is okay. It's just a little bit up here that's the issue. I mean, this is the 11.5 size. I was wondering if maybe I should have gone just 11. You know, I don't know how much of a difference that is, but I was like, I don't care. I'm not gonna pay for another one after they already done an amazing job on the first one. So smooth and everything. I felt bad for even sanding it in the first place. I did really sand it. You know. But yeah. And I'm still gonna do the light blue with the crimson red accents. I don't know if I'm repeating myself. Forgive me if I am. But I want to do it I'm kind of like, should I make the blue maybe a couple of should I make it maybe a couple of shades darker or whatnot? Because I do kind of like that the blue stands out. I mean, I know most Mandalorians, they might make it maybe more earthy tone, or I mean, you know, people do, you know, reds, purples, pinks, blues, greens, yellow for their Mandalorian armor, and then, you know, you dirty it up, you know, to make it give it that lived in, that look and whatever. So it's like you do you do your paint, your color, and then you do like clear coating to make it look like it's still, like it has like a shiny armor or whatever. But I want to give it I want to do more metallic. You know, that it looks like, to me, I call it glittery. It's like paint, but it's got like mixed with glitter, or pearlescent or something like that. That's how I refer to it, you know. And also for when I get my helmet, hopefully it's the from Villainous something on Etsy. Yeah, I got my helmet from a different one. It's got the owl where the visor would go for your eye, you know, the visual for your eyes, but the cheekbones or the cheek pieces should be more like a little bit like Mando style. Sort of, I think it's called like the Banshee or whatever one that I chose. But yeah, I definitely liked that owl type of look, that type of visor shape. I'm just still worried a little bit about my visual, you know, unsure how that's gonna go. But I am gonna, I did cut up pieces of EVA foam to do a new crest. Whether those pieces were cut better than these ones, because it's been a while, I don't know. And I'm not gonna throw my old Mando costume away. I'm also gonna keep my cape, you know, because I really like it. But yeah, this is just gonna be an upgraded version, and I am thinking about, besides Bo-Katan's, you know, chest piece, I'm also thinking about getting the new shoulder piece that has the Mandalorian piece sticking out of it. And then somewhere on the armor, I do have some decals from when I went to my very first Comic-Con. I mean, there's the Rebel sign, which, you know, I'm not going to use that one. There's the Klingon sign, which I'm not going to use this one in particular, but it's going to, this type of, or maybe I could, and then just paint on it. I could do that. Because my personal symbol that I'm sort of made up, even though both symbols are not mine, they're just combined. I am thinking about also doing this to one of some of the armor pieces too, like that mixture, because I liked how it looked. Anyway, here we are. This is supposed to be a combination of the Klingon symbol and the Swords of Sanghelios. Because I kind of liked the Klingons from Star Trek Next Generation, or mainly Worf, you know. And then also I love the Swords of Sanghelios. So my character backstory, I'm wondering if I should change the last name because I liked the Thel Vadam character. So my character's name is Leo Vadam. She was born and kind of raised some on Naboo, and then she and her family were on a some type of cruise ship or whatever, and then there was a type of my clan does allow a little bit of crossover for story wise, so whatever, you know. Somehow we got sucked into a wormhole, and then we showed up in the midst of a battle between during the Covenant when the purge was going on. So it would be during either the second or the second game, when the Sangheli, at least some of them, you know, turned, you know, when Thel Vadam turned onto the side of humanity, that type of thing. So there's so the ship got captured. It was taken to Sangheli. So some of the people were taken there and sold as slaves and that type of thing. And my character, her dad and some of his buddies, they were going to try to escape. Well, they ended up getting killed, even though Leo Vadam was with the group. Or character's name was Leo, like Lio. You know, I just kind of liked Leo. Oh, that's short. That's cute. Or, you know. And so I'm not going to change that part of it. I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep the name. And anyway, they were thinking, well, there's too many that tried to escape. We should, you know, kill them to show it as an example. And my character, Leo, was spared because there were actually some Sangheli that were present that were actually spies from Thel Vadam's side to try to get the humans escaped. So anyway, yeah, and then somehow she kind of went up into some of the ranks of Sangheli and, you know, learning how to fight with the energy sword and knowing the Covenant weapons and all that type of stuff. And cloaking and different things like that. And then she was doing a mission and ended up going wrong and their ship got blown up. She was on a type of ship that was just, you know, dead, drifting, and she got rescued by, so it went back to the Star Wars universe. So she got rescued by other fellow Mandalorians of Clan Skyheart, led by Malls, of our clan group, Clan Skyheart, and so she ended up also learning the way of the, you know, Mandalore, because they saved her and that type of thing. So she's been with them ever since. This group, which are awesome, funny people. So, yeah. Anyway, this turned into kind of a long monologue. I am still thinking about getting Bo-Katan. I've already said Bo-Katan style, whatever. But, that's where I got off. I am so sorry. I was up all night because of the dog. I had bought 2 of these. This one I could tell has gotten some air under it or whatever, so this one doesn't. This is a decal that I'm still going to put somewhere on the armor. I'm just not sure where. If I should put it on the other shoulder or if I should put it on the chest piece maybe. I don't want to put it on the helmet for some reason. I just don't. So I was thinking one shoulder could be that Bo-Katan style with the mythosaur sticking out of it kind of thing, and then I'll just stick this somewhere. Maybe it could be like on a thigh piece or something, you know, down here or whatever, or I don't know about up here. I don't know if I want that or not. And then on the other side, on the other shoulder, I will have that one symbol that I showed you, the combination symbol. I mean, I don't know, unless you think this should be there, and I'm still gonna try to, like, after I paint it, and then to do the weathering to make it look like stuff is chipped or whatever, I did buy, and I know it's over here because I've seen it multiple times on the floor. Here we go. This is a Add Shimmer to Your Projects. It is a metallic paint marker. Silver. Yep, silver metallic paint marker. So I figured I would just, paint it. I would draw it. Yep, there's that. Writes on paper, glass, wood, and more. So there's that. Either that or there's also those... Okay, there's also those type of markers that is like mirror chrome that you can get on Amazon as well. I've thought about that. But I saw this at Walmart, so I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna try with that. And I might need to get some more squares, and I got some Velcro. Because I still feel, even though this won't be like, oh, I'm not going to put like a strap and try to put it over my shoulder. I'm just going to do Velcro and be like, hey, call it done. I feel like, I don't know if I should maybe try to do a shoulder thing to make it look like a strap or not. Try to do something around. Or I'll just be like, stick it, call it good, and then you have your other armor pieces. Anyway, some people do go all out. And I'm still gonna use this and have my regular belt and stuff. Like this will end up going kind of in front of it. Because I still like this. So you can kind of imagine. And also that's why I chose this. This is like it is on the more burgundy side, but at the same time I was like, ooh, it's a darker shade of red, and red is already in my color scheme. This video is probably going to be too long for TikTok, but I don't care. So yeah. Anyway, I mean, and also, I've been kind of contemplating this, thinking about, like, people have told me. I'm going to save that conversation for my next video. So yeah, love you guys. This is the way. Stay safe out there.